I'm doing a live. Okay, so I've been wanting to do this live. Everybody else has been doing them, and I've been wanting to do one, so I decided I'd do it now since Patrick is sleeping. Okay, this is the Detoxifying mask, and it's bamboo charcoal. It removes toxins and cleans your pores out. It feels really weird, and I don't know if you can see how it's all bubbly. That's taking out toxins. It's disgusting, like really gross. I guess I'm very toxic. I look like Swamp Thing, so I guess I'd be toxic. And I'm using this little makeup spoon because if you stick your fingers in it, it activates it, and then you've ruined your whole jar. Ugh. Okay, so we'll leave that on for like 5 minutes. Oh, this is so gross. Yuck. Okay, one of the really cool things is you can put it on your armpits or your feet. So we're going to put it on my armpits. Oh, this is going to be so gross. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Nasty. It's very tingly and bubbly. I'm going to try to convince Brian to do it one day. Just on the face. Maybe not the armpits. Oh, this is so gross. I don't think I'm very tingly under the armpits. I think I have more toxins in my face than I do on my armpits. It's bubbly. Do I have any bubbles? Oh, I do have some bubbles. Maybe my armpits are toxic too. And I would advise if you do your armpits, wear clothes you don't care about, because as you can see, it gets on your clothes. Very nasty. It's bubbly and tingly. It kind of feels like peroxide. And you just leave it on for like 5 minutes and then wipe it off. Oh, it itches. Ugh. I don't know if it's been 5 minutes. I don't think it has. And it turns gray, like once it dries, it turns gray. So you know that it's done, I guess. I don't know, but everybody's been doing this. It's like the newest thing. Everybody wants to be Swamp Thing. A lot of people have been using like a makeup brush to brush it on instead of sticking their fingers in it. But I had this little makeup spoon. You can also use like a plastic spoon, the back of it, and scoop it out. It comes in a pretty little jar. So pretty. And I did look a little bit at what the bamboo charcoal is used for, and it pulls toxins out. Oh my god, it itches. And it also absorbs odors. So, since I knew I was doing this video, this is going to be major TMI, but I didn't put deodorant on today, so there would be a little bit of an odor, because I sweat a lot and it starts to stink after a while, so that I could see if it actually gets rid of it. We shall see. Oh gosh, it woke up. It's baby Swamp Thing. Of course, he would wake up while I'm doing this. My nose itches. Ugh. don't know if you can see the bubbles. All that, like, let's see if I can get closer. You see all the bubbles? That's pulling out the toxins. There are lots of bubbles. I'm toxic. Swamp Thing. This is actually kind of fun. It's tingling. And guys can do it too. Like a bunch of people, like there's one lady and she has her kids doing it. Her son works in the plants. And so he gets all kinds of stuff stuck in his pores all day long. And he's been doing it. She's already went through a jar. And we've only had these jars for a short period of time. So if more than one person uses it, you're going to get it. You're going to run out a lot quicker. But you only have to do it like 2 or 3 times a week. I think some people are doing it like every 2 days. Some people, every 3 days. I don't know how often I'm going to do it. It just depends on how much Patrick sleeps. Because I don't get anything done if he's not sleeping. I think my armpits are probably almost dry. Ugh. Yuck. It's yucky. Nasty. I'm going to try to convince Brian to do it. Wouldn't that be fun? I keep telling him he has a lot of gunk in his face. And it'll probably help with like breakouts and stuff if you detoxify. But he's scared, I guess. He doesn't want to be Swamp Thing. It kind of feels like, you know, like when you put on a mask and it dries, how it kind of pulls. That's what this is doing. Like right here where it's dry, it feels like it's kind of pulling. It's getting a little tight. So maybe it will work. Everybody's raving on this stuff. And I've had the jar for, I don't know, like 2 weeks maybe. But this is the first chance I've actually had to do anything with it. I have bubbling pits. And a squeaky toy for a baby. Oh my goodness. Do you want me to take him? No. I can wipe my armpits off. Of course, he would get mad and need me while I'm doing this video. He was sleeping perfectly fine. But he has this thing where he likes to be held all the time. And if you put him down, it lasts about 10 to 30 minutes. It's kind of annoying. I should have just stuck him in the baby bag and hung him on the front of me, I guess. I don't know if they're dry. That one's almost dry, but I didn't put as much on this side. Let's see if I can smell anything. I can. It has not taken away the odor yet. I know that is so gross, but I was trying to see if it actually worked to pull out odors. I saw online that people use it like in their refrigerators. It just, like to, kind of like you would use baking soda. So we'll see. But if you keep using it, eventually you can either transfer over to like a more natural deodorant, or you can pretty much stop using deodorant, because supposedly deodorant has like a bunch of stuff in it like aluminum, and this is some degree deodorant and the active ingredient is aluminum. So there you go. And then there's also, I also have Dove spray, active ingredient, aluminum. So I put aluminum in my pores, in my armpits, all the time. So I'm probably full of aluminum. I'm like a Coke can. Pretty sure. Alright, that one's pretty much dry, so I'm going to wipe it off. Okay, so you can jump in the shower and rinse it all off, or you can use a wet rag, but it does tend to stain, so you might want one you don't care about, or one that's a dark color. Go to the Dollar Tree, get you some black ones, then you won't notice. Let's see how well this comes off. It just wipes off. Nice. Okay, let's see if I'm bubbling anymore. I don't think I am. Nope. Okay, so it dries. I mean, there's a little bit on my finger, but not much. So once it's dry, you just wipe it off. And then we'll see how my skin feels afterwards. Yuck. I may have to put some aluminum in my armpits because I didn't put any on, and it didn't take long before the smell happens because I sweat way too much. Okay. Yuck. Ooh. It just wipes off. I don't think I'll put it over my eyebrows again because it doesn't feel like it comes out as easy. I think it got in my hair. My face does feel a little different. Oh, okay. I'm back now. It still kind of feels like it's on there, but I guess my face is cleaner. I don't know. Let me dry it off with this one. Okay. Actually kind of feels still tingly. Maybe it has a lasting tingling effect. Who knows? But it's part of the new line that they just came out with. It's called the Royalty line. And they all have these little purple with gold tops. All of it. We also have an instant lifting serum. But I don't really have a lot of wrinkles to know if it works or not, but I do have some. But there's a bunch of different products that came out, and there's lotions, day cream, night cream, moisturizer, there's some cleansers. It's like a whole new line. They have the Uplift Serum that's like a big seller. I actually put this on my stretch marks. I'm not going to show you because nobody wants to see my lady business. But put this on my stretch marks, and they were the ones that were kind of like deep in the skin, and it flattened them out. It didn't really take away the color much, but at least it kind of flattened them out, which is a lot better than what they did look like. I know people put that all over their face. They put the instant lifting serum all over their face. The Uplift is a long-lasting serum for like wrinkles and stuff. The instant lift takes between 5 minutes to an hour to start working, and it just lifts it temporarily, and then you have to reapply it like the next day. So I think it's like 8 hours that it works. Ooh. Oh, that was stuff from that rag. Okay, so my face does feel like really, really smooth. It feels like Patrick. It's always good when your face feels like a baby. I don't think y'all can see him. There he is. Tiny baby. I can take it. I'm not Swamp Thing anymore.
Good, you won't scare him.
I know, right? There's the baby. Can you say hi, Patrick? Say hi. Such a cutie. Okay, so that is the detoxifying mask. If you're interested in it, let me know. I will see y'all later. Have a good day.